Okay, here we are, Snake Venom and Dr. Damage. We've just come down the water path, which is the only entrance into the underground Emerald City. So let's get out of the water trap, and we'll take a look around. What we did here was we cleared out a large underground space, which just happened to be filled with lava at the bottom, which was kind of fortuitous. And we've coated the entire inside with emeralds. This is the Emerald City, and we're not sure who's going to live here yet, but they'll definitely probably not be normal people or normal humans. So what we've got here is the entrance thing here. Over to the back here there's a lava pool which was flat when we came here. It pours out into this big central pool, and with the lava coming down. And we'll show you where that comes out there. In the meantime, there's a few little, if we go over this side here, we've got lots of lanterns set up here to light the place, and of course lanterns for the floor to keep this nice and weird. There's a lava swimming pool here, so you can probably guess at what kind of weirdos live here. If we go down here, there's more lava and water, and we've used sort of this cage motif for some of the walls. There's a thing that goes out here to a little walkway to an overlook, which is kind of fun.
Oh, nice.
And you can get an idea of the lava everywhere. Of course, this is not really a board that you want to be on if you're doing fully survival, or you just better be really careful. Okay, so back over to this side here. We've got a bunch of spaces here which are worth taking a look at. That's a natural cave up in the back, although it wasn't emerald to begin with. We've opened a room up here with a blue lapis lazuli, is that how it goes? Roof. And we're going to do something with that, hopefully. Pretty cool. So now let's go up and take a look at some of the upper levels which are here, and they're not always that easy to see. So we have sort of these passageways that go up here and there, and they're kind of weird and dark, and they sort of don't really make a lot of sense. Here's a dark room here, lapis lazuli again. We try to make everything look completely unlike the natural world on the surface, and come up with a new way of thinking about how to build rooms and caverns and hallways. Here's another lapis lazuli room, and we've got a few other little rooms that come off of it here, which is always fun. I like maze stuff like that.
That looks good.
Going up here a bit further, there's another thing. This passageway to a ladder. I wish we could do the ladder out of something else, but alas, you cannot in this game. This is an emerald room here, and Snake has put in some overlooks over the lava pits. So you can go here and take a look through these windows. We imagine there's a little balcony out there with some plants. What are those, Snake?
I think they're seedlings.
Melons?
Yeah, melons, I believe.
Right, okay. Don't think they're going to grow here, though.
I didn't leave any space for them, too. I just wanted to plant.
Oh, right. Yeah. You have to have the extra. Yeah. Okay, so they're just for show. Some kind of weird alien or gnome thing or something. So if we go back down here, come back out on this platform here, we can start to get a sense of that there's multiple levels in this here. So I think we're just going to fly up here. That's probably the easiest thing to do. And we'll take a look at where that lava is coming out of. There's an interesting platform here, which is kind of a viewing thing. But if you go up higher here, now you can see where the lava is coming from. Some kind of dark god, or the statue representing a dark god. And he's on fire, of course. And he's pouring lava out of his mouth, so... Top marks to Snake for coming up with this design. And of course we're using some hidden blocks here, and you can explain that a little, Snake, to get the lava to pour out, so it looks like he's vomiting it as opposed to just...
Yeah, so the blocks underneath there are actually the world border blocks that are invisible. You can kind of see the outline of them when I point to them, but we use those to force the flow without actually having any blocks visible. It makes it look like he's spewing lava a little out of his mouth.
Yep, and that's what we wanted, and it turned out quite well. Okay, so up a bit higher here, we've got some a nice glassed-in thing that Snake has done here. Snake's also done a couple other rooms over here, but we're going to go take a look at those, the sort of the slow way, if you will. So we'll go right down to the surface here again, Snake.
Yep.
And we'll take this little passageway here. And again, when I did some of these passages, I try to make them sort of hidden, and they're kind of weird because they have these high areas and things.
Yeah,
It sort of is sort of an architecture that doesn't make sense or something. It's sort of the idea behind it. So if we take a right turn here, we go upstairs, and you can see the whole central area. Following here, another weird hallway. Up a few steps here. Up a few more steps here. And up we come to a, what is a sea coral?
Yeah, from the ocean monuments.
Right. It's always kind of a neat effect, and it's kind of, it looks pretty benign here, but it's creepy when you're in the actual ocean monuments.
Yeah.
I think Snake did another earlier video on that, so you guys can check that out.
Yep.
Another overlook here. I think we had a passageway here. No, I guess we didn't. Okay, we gotta go back. The slow way back. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Back to where we started. Are you with me? Okay,
Yep,
good
right
stuff.
behind you.
Oops.
Or
Make sure I
at
don't
some
fall in the
points,
hole.
I'm inside you.
Yeah. Okay, so now we started to use gold. I mean, we did some of this in creative, so that's why we have all this gold. Otherwise, you know, this would be not really possible, I guess.
Well, even the emerald would be
And
pretty hard.
the emerald, yes, that would be, actually, that would probably be even harder than gold,
Yeah, it might
to
be.
be honest with you. So here we are, in more bunch of gold rooms here. Here's a tall gold room, and you got a connector. The interesting thing about the tall gold room is there's a little room here that you can only get to by flying.
Nice, I never saw that one.
And it's carefully hidden here. And it's all diamond. There's a big diamond block. That's sort of like the area where you can stop. And you can see all the way down to the hole down there.
Cool.
Of course, we could never have done this, and we
Yeah.
would have never wasted diamond on something like this. But
Good to know in case we get our admin rights revoked.
yes, exactly. And no one should see it there. I was thinking of taking it even higher, but I think we're getting close to the surface here, and we don't want to mess that up.
Yeah, that's right.
So that's basically the Emerald City underground. We're hoping to add a few more rooms here and there just to kind of sex it up a little bit. We're still not sure who's going to live here, but maybe nobody will. We might, because it's too dangerous at the lava to really put any peoples in here, or villagers, or what have you. Even in Iron Golem, they're stupid enough to actually jump in the lava eventually, so we'll probably just leave this as some kind of abandoned thing here. There is a passageway through the gold area that leads to an interesting space, but we're going to talk about that in a different video as we continue our exploration of the city.
Excellent.
Okay, I think that's it, unless you've got something to add, Snake.
No, that sounds good.
Okay, thanks for watching.